And my opponent brings out their bishop. Let's tempo the bishop. Takes. And the most common move at beginner level is to give this check. It's not good because you give your opponent exactly what they want. In the Caro-Kann, you want to get rid of this light square bishop because all our pawns are going to be on light squares. And now we just develop our knights. We get our bishop out, castle, and we have a very easy game. Yeah, my opponent castles. Well, let's put the rook on the open file. The knight can jump here. Let's stop that from being possible. They put the rook on a good file. Now we need to make improvements. I'm going to go back with my bishop. This looks kind of silly, right? We might have future ideas of jumping in here with a checkmate threat. They go ahead and pin the knight. I'm going to attack the bishop saying, oh, you have to take or go back. They should not have done that. And now they're jumping into my position. So what we don't want to do is take here. That's not a good move. Let's just put our queen on this awesome diagonal. And I have a huge threat here, which is to, so my opponent pushes a pawn, but you got to ask yourself what that pawn was doing. It was protecting the knight, so we can take. My plan before that was going to be knight d7 and f6. Try and get in here with check. So they just push, but we can just take another pawn. We can take this pawn, but let's just take the free pawn trying to get a queen trade. My opponent should not trade queens, but they do. And what you do when you're up material is trade. So we have an active rook. If I take, it opens up the rook. We don't really need to allow that, so I'm going to play a5. Yeah, they go back with their knight. That is a good move. I'm going to double my rooks now. They have a great square here, yeah, but I can go for b6 here. They can put their knight on the edge of the board. It looks very, very pretty, but it's not actually doing all that much. Okay, they can come in here, but there might be a problem with this. Let's play knight e4. The knight, I noticed that the knight can only go here. Yeah, okay, my opponent protects the pawn. They needed to push, but now we can come all the way back with our other rook attacking the knight, and the knight actually has no squares. That's what this did. And once again, what did I say? I'm happy with trades, but I can go here and we attack the rook, but they can also do the same thing. But I'll take, they'll take, and then I'll take, they take, and guess what? We're up a bishop and then took, but instead they decided to save the rook. They didn't see that they had some source of counterplay there, and now they're looking for trades. Let's just let them take. Okay, they go here, but that's a horrendous move because we have rook c1 check. Discovered attack on the bishop. They can't even take the knight. Now let's save the knight, but let's first give a check and then bring our knight here. And now we just push the pawn. And my opponent resigns. GG.